ICE is pausing immigration raids on restaurants for now. Fast food prices are slowing, but consumers haven't caught on. And a former Darden CEO has joined the board of Portillo's. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your quick daily download of the top stories in the restaurant industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Senior Editor Joanna Fantozzi. President Trump has hit pause on restaurant raids for now. The Trump administration has reportedly told ICE to stop immigration enforcement in the restaurants, hotels, and agricultural industries. The shift comes after complaints from business owners about losing hard-to-replace workers. This move could ease pressure on industries heavily staffed by undocumented labor. But the pause may be temporary, as Trump has also vowed to ramp up enforcement in major cities.
Fast food prices are slowing, so where are the customers? Prices at quick service restaurants increased just 0.8% in May compared with last year, continuing a steady slowdown in annual price increases since early last year, but that isn't yet translating into consistent traffic. Quick service traffic fell 0.9% in May, a slight improvement from April, but continuing what has been a choppy year for customer counts.
Gene Lee is joining the Portillo's board. The Italian beef and hot dog chain named the former CEO of Darden Restaurants to its board of directors, effective immediately. The appointment was part of an agreement with activist investor Engaged Capital. Lee was CEO of Darden from 2015 to 2022.
Mega franchisee Sizzling Platter has confirmed it is getting a new owner. The multi-brand franchisee on Monday said affiliates of private equity firm Bain Capital intend to offer $500 million in secured notes to fund the acquisition of Sizzling Platter from current owner Capital Spring. The affiliates plan to use the proceeds, along with a borrowing under a new credit facility and equity contributions, to pay down Sizzling Platter's existing debt. Based in Salt Lake City, Sizzling Platter operates about 750 restaurants, mostly Little Caesars, but also 7 other brands, including Wingstop, Dunkin', and Jersey Mike's.
Watch House, the modern coffee brand from the United Kingdom, opened its second U.S. location on June 11th in New York City's Chrysler Building. The launch marked Watch House's international expansion after the opening of its U.S. flagship at 660 Fifth Avenue in spring 2024. Each unit is called a house, and the brand has 21 locations in the United Kingdom.
Small Sliders has named Clint Pentfield as its new chief operating officer. He joins the fast-growing Sliders concept from Raising Cane's, where he has served since 2004, including most recently as chief of restaurant services. Pentfield will report to Charles Watson, who was named CEO in April. Small Sliders sales grew by 89.5% year over year in 2024, according to Technomic data.
More consumers than ever are searching for restaurants with lower price points. That is, at least according to new data from Technomic, which finds that 56% of diners choose restaurants with lower prices, marking the highest number historically reported. New Yelp data corroborates this demand, finding that searches on the site for Meal Deal rose a whopping 117% in the first half of this year versus last year.
And that will do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Joanna Fantozzi. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe.